Trojan on the beat. It's the rundown, everything you need to know. It's the rundown, everything you need for show. It's the rundown, and I ain't even capping on this. Crypto blood covering every topic on this. Welcome to the show, who didn't let me go? Breaking down the facts, there's more you need to know. Crypto politics and culture, always keep it real. Teaching you the truth, showing you how I feel. Stay informed with me, and I break it down with ease. Every single day, bringing expertise. Current events and trends, I analyze with care. Knowledge is the power that we all can share. Yeah, y'all, hit that like button. Share the stream, and join the team. And you already know what the fuck going on. Shout out to my nigga Crypto Blood.
Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. Loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars then it don't make sense. Y'all be sipping brown water but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
It's March 18th, y'all. It's March 18th, y'all. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What it do, what it do, what it do? You are in the house of Crypto Blood in the Bloodalytics. The Bloodalytics, stacking them coins. Bloody day, mate. Crypto Yo says, absolutely is. Your boy Crypto Blood had the hunch. I told you yesterday, I said, I'm not buying it. I know the technicals are showing us one thing, but I've been trading for too damn long. And I can see through the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. New moon today. Okay, I didn't realize that. But yeah, I mean, I was right, bro. Like I said, you know, we're bullish, but I'm not buying it. I didn't buy it. I did not buy it. I told you guys I was not buying it. And Bloodalytics is shorting it, you know. So hey, it's a good day. We're making money over here. We're making money over here at Bloodalytics.com. Matter of fact, link in the description below. You can also scan the QR code you see on the screen right now. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Drum roll, please. There you go. There you go. Scan that QR code, ladies and gentlemen, and join the team. Join the team over at Bloodalytics.com. Crazy. Look, we just launched a new service, Agentic optimization. Brand new service launched yesterday. If you have, you know, a trading strategy on TradingView that you want to know what are the most optimal parameters for this. I'm just, you know, you're just curious. Like, am I using the right parameters? Well, I got AI agents now that will take your strategy. We don't need your source code, anything like that. Just a shared link on TradingView with the actual strategy, access to the parameters, so we can check those out, and then we will optimize those, run it through tens of thousands of permutations, and get you the best configuration for your algo. So it's, you know, something you should definitely check out if you are into the Trading View Pine Script World. You're a quant trader like myself. You definitely need to check that out. Definitely need to check that out. So get over to bloodalytics.com and look into that new service we have launched for you. All right, so today, ladies and gentlemen, it is an epic day. We got a full reversal. We got FOMC coming up today as well. It's going to be a lot of volatility. Anything the click says, where's the 90K Army Piper? I don't know. Let's see here. We got that's good. Bogue XY says. We got to take a look at that new moon. I didn't even realize the new moon was dropping on today, like some new pair of Jordans. So we'll take a look at the new moon as well. And then also, you know, I got some crazy info that we're going to look at in regarding to, first, the SEC. SEC has come out with a, really more so, it was a CFTC, I believe, came out with a historic ruling on crypto, which I personally think if they were to pick a direction, they picked the right direction. So we'll talk about that. Bullish in the long run on that decision, for sure. So we'll talk about that historic ruling by the SEC. Really, I think it's CFTC has more to do with it. But the SEC and CFTC kind of work hand in hand. When I had my Series 3 trading futures, I dealt with the CFTC. CFTC, FINRA, that direction. And then you got like the SEC direction. It's going to be more so your stocks and Wall Street, you know. But the commodities, your CME, all that stuff, futures, all that is going the direction of CFTC. So I'm glad to see we've gone in that direction. But also, some other crazy news that we'll talk about is oil. And I'm going to show you some prices on oil, not in the U.S. region where it's manipulated, just like the silver and gold, ladies and gentlemen. You know how that goes, right? I'm going to show you some prices in other regions, and it's going to maybe tell you or give you a foreshadowing of where we're going here in the United States once they lose control. So as long as they have control, look, it's Gucci. They're going to suppress the price as much as possible. You know, there's nothing you can really do about it. Heavy Production says, would it be shocking with a big bounce after the meeting, though? After mentioning the market manipulation? Could be. But this move, so here's the thing. There's really, like, going into this meeting today, we got FOMC meeting today, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, at 2 o'clock. Big day. Really not, because it's all priced in. We know that they're not going to move rates at all. It will be literally a kamikaze mission that, by the way, Trump wants us to do. Trump is telling FOMC Fed chair that he needs to cut rates. Like, I really think Trump has lost his mind. I think he's gone. You don't want to lower rates when you have an inflationary environment going on because of a war. The dump before the pump? Nah, I don't think so. I personally don't think so. I think we dropped at critical levels. Like, this is a technical breakdown because the manipulation couldn't, you know, they were waiting for the rest of the crew. What did I tell you yesterday? The manipulators, the plunge protection teams and all that, they will paint the charts, right, to try to get the herd, the cattle, to push us through the gate. Because they can't do it all by themselves. They can manipulate it here and there, but they can't just move the market entirely in that direction. You do have actual players on the other side. Like, it would take a lot of money, but it only takes a little money to kind of paint the charts if you're near areas. It only takes a little money to paint the charts to initiate that move from a chart perspective, and for technicals technical traders and algo traders to kind of spark that. But if the demand, it really isn't there, if the demand really isn't there, it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna fail. So that's how manipulation works in the short one. So we got the NASDAQ down 0.5%, Dow Jones down 0.7%, S&P down just about 0.5% as well. VIX is up 3.6% today. So a little worry in the markets. But oil elevated yet again. Brent 108. Again, I'm going to show you some prices that are much higher than this. West Texas Instrument 98. These things are, again, they can only suppress it for a little bit, try to paint the charts. Gold is getting slammed. Actually not too shocked about precious metals getting a little slamming here, because you know, honestly, I don't know why, you know, we forget this. We have like amnesia or something. But typically when you have a crisis and things get a little hectic, you have a deflationary event. So meaning prices usually drop. Dollar usually gets a little stronger. So I'm not surprised at the drop right now. Now as things continue to go on, if we go into a Mad Max situation, yeah, of course, gold and stuff is going to continue to go higher. I think I saw something about Robert Kiyosaki, who I've had on the show, by the way. Go check that interview out a couple of years ago. Robert Kiyosaki said something about $35,000 gold. Sure, $35,000 gold is definitely possible if everything unravels. If everything completely breaks down, dollar, you know, the dollar loses the world hegemony, right? It loses its petrodollar stance. We, you know, it's kind of a Bretton Woods event, like the UK, where they lost their status as the world reserve currency, the pound, the British pound. If we have a situation like that, of course you're going to see gold skyrocket. But in the short run, you know, this event, this world war, I'm calling it a world war. This world war, even though it's regional right now, I think it's spreading, is it's going to be a definite pressure point for precious metals. And it should be for cryptos as well. Hyben says basically hedge funds and PE play last man out of the rotten egg. Could you please bring that chart up that shows us how April usually performs every year? I don't have that chart, bro. I have to look for that one. I definitely have to look at that one. Maybe I'll bring it up on the next stream. But Bloodalytics is printing, baby. We printing over here, baby. We printing. Went short on Ethereum early this morning. Nice early short going at 909 and took 50% of our profits here. Another 25% of our profits here, locking in those gains, ladies and gentlemen. Like you should, baby, like you should. No trades on Bitcoin for today. We're still dialing in the parameters for Bitcoin. I should have another update later this week for Bitcoin on the parameters for Scalpalytics Pro V2. So watch out for that. I dropped a note in the Bloodalytics Telegram room earlier today telling you guys not to trade after 2 p.m. today. Leave it to Beaver. And the reason is, and I put this chart in here, the reason is we did end up getting a cross back below the bloodline on our total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is a bearish signal, a macro kind of pulse on the markets, in crypto markets, I should say. And we have crossed back into the channel. So this yellow, I can extend this. We're back inside the channel. We've closed one candle so far. This is an hour chart, 1 hour chart. We're on the second hour below that, or inside of that channel. We get a close at this hour in about 30-40 minutes. It increases the odds that we're going to head lower. Of course, like you guys said, Powell, FOMC, just out of sheer, just to wash people out because they got gains. Could we see another pop? Possibly. But a pop, at least in crypto, I mean, we would literally have to go higher than our high on Monday this week, right? Monday this week on Bitcoin, we hit 75, almost $76,000 Bitcoin. But see this move here, this Bart Simpson that we got going on here, that looks like I just can't, I don't see it recovering because we breached a couple of levels to the downside. Now we're hovering right around an area of support right here, as you can see. If I zoom in, you'll be able to see this area right here. There is an area of support, but it's kind of weak. It's kind of weak. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is I'm glad I didn't buy. I'm just saying that. I'm glad I didn't buy. You stream the Powell press conference of lies. What do you guys think? You want me to stream it? You want me to stream 2 o'clock? I can come back. House of Trades in the building. What's going on, bro? 75,000. Wow, baby. There you go. 75,000. Wow. So looking good there as far as the charts and, you know, my pulse on what is going on. Still holding on to that short on Ethereum right there with Scalpalytics Pro. Let's take a quick look at the fear and greed. Get an update. Oh Lord. 34. We're pulling back, right? We are pulling back. I saw a tweet from Crypto Rand saying he had a comparison, and maybe I'll try to bring this up. Let me see if I can bring this up really quick. Let me duplicate this. I responded to his tweet actually. Anything for clicks. Shout out to anything for clicks. He's always trolling me, Army Piper, Gray Bitcoin, Gray BTC. I actually responded to a tweet that Gray put out. House of Trades, not House of Trades, anything for clicks. Let me see if I can find it, or maybe not. Looks like Twitter might be down right now. NSA, CIA is really having some issues right now, man. They scrambling, ladies and gentlemen. They trying to figure what the hell. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop this truth. Yeah, I can't even pull up my threads, guys. That's crazy. Why not? Come back and stream and comment on the girls grabbing the mic. There you go. That's all I need to hear. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Silver been getting smoked. The voice says yes. Do it live, 2 p.m. baby. There we go. Thank you. All right, now y'all better come back. We'll do it live, 2 p.m. We'll actually start at 1:50ish, so we can be locked and loaded for the actual. We already know what's going to be the case. They're not cutting rates. What the fuck? Twitter down? It might be over. It might be over. It just might be over, bro. Like, what the hell? This is crazy. Yep, Twitter's down. At least for me. I don't know about you guys. If they cut rates today, Blood has to eat McArk burger on stream. Oh God, man, I haven't had a McDonald's burger in 30 years, bro. Wow. Woo. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I'll take you up on the bet. It ain't happening though. It's not happening. So we got a blackout here on Twitter. Can you guys get anything on Twitter? Voice said his Twitter's down too. CIA, they called the play. They threw the Hail Mary. They threw the Hail Mary. Elon's been awfully quiet with this war, hasn't he? Is it just me, or has he been quite quiet? My Twitter, AKX, is working. Oh, you must be with the feds, my friend. I'm just playing with the crypto Caesar. Mike P in the building. All right, so look, I'm gonna show you guys. Thankfully, I got this stuff already loaded up, so we'll look at it. But what I was trying to show you on X was a response I made to Crypto Rand, and he made this, just trying to be profound, showing us, year to date or since the war started, where all these other, where stocks were, gold down, silver down, oil up, and then he shows Bitcoin up 15%. But he didn't give any context. Like, okay, Bitcoin's up 15%, but it's been down. It's been the one underperforming since the new year. At its low, we hit negative 30% on Bitcoin. So it being up 15%, what does that really mean? Nothing happened. Come on, man.
I thought you were street smart, bro.
I thought I was street smart too, man. I don't know. Iran cut them underwater internet lines. Ooh-wee. That would be crazy. That would be insane. Twitter is spinning on my end. Yeah, hit Caesar. Yeah, Caesar, you the peoples, my friend. Yo, either you the peoples or the peoples are watching you. You on the Fed line, bro. You got to check your internet feed, man. You on the NSA line. They watching everything all your Pornhub and all that shit. They're watching you, my friend. Twitter saying it can't retrieve new posts on my end. Heavy Production says. Yeah, so it's down for us. Maybe Caesar, you're on what side of the coast are you on? Are you even in the US? It might be a regional server thing. Oh no, House of Trade said he's down too. He's out in the Switzerlands, I think. Swedish, Switzers, something. Caesar exposed himself. Yo, that's crazy. All right, so look, enough of the tomfoolery. Let's quickly look at Bitcoin. Man, you guys are crazy. Bitcoin year to date down 15%. Again, its low was nearly 30% in the red. Silver getting slaughtered right now. Dang, at $67. Insane. I'll be fresh to death if the Fed's watching. There you go, man. That's right. That's right. So look, we've got Shanghai at 86 getting slaughtered as well. This is crazy, right? I think things are really starting to set in that this war, ladies and gentlemen, is something major. This war is something major. Again, gold and silver are not necessarily plays to make money on. It's a play for you to kind of not lose as much money, right? It's a play on being out of the system, having your wealth stored in something like a metal. It doesn't mean that it's going to just, when shit hits the fan, it's going to go up and you're going to make all this tons of money. It's more of a preservation of wealth play, right? In a way to stay outside the system, just in case we have contagion happen. We all know what's going on with private equity. It's at a 2007 moment, meaning the crescendo, the year before 08 crisis, right? That's where we are in private equity. So we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it seems like it might be getting a little iffy. Let's do a wellness check on our guy Michael Saylor. They're down 5.2% today. MNAV is still hovering around 1.2, probably because of their latest huge purchase of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is holding up higher or better than the price of MicroStrategy. So that MNAV is a ratio between the value of Bitcoin they have on the books versus the price of, and the market cap or price of MicroStrategy's stock. Crypto Caesar says Domino's, Popeyes, and Papa John's franchise all just filed for bankruptcy. Wait a minute, dude. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me, man. All of them? Somebody grok this comment from Crypto Caesar 911. Grok, is this true? Oh, we can't use Grok. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Can't even use Grok to get all our answers. Can't even call Grok. SEC clarifies the application of federal securities laws to crypto assets. This is big news here out of the SEC Commission. This is straight from the horse's mouth. Securities and the SEC today issued an interpretation clarifying how the federal securities laws apply to certain cryptos and transactions involving crypto assets. This is a major step in the Commission's efforts to provide greater clarity around or regarding the Commission's treatment of crypto assets and complements congressional endeavors to codify a comprehensive market structure framework into statute. So the CFTC, remember this is what I was telling you guys, CFTC joined the interpretation to provide guidance that the CFTC and its staff will administer the Commodity Exchange Act consistent with the Commission's interpretation. A lot of jumbo mumbo. Basically, it means good move. Glad we went with pretty much letting the CFTC have purview over crypto, which means we're going down the line of commodities, futures, all of that stuff, right? That's great, man. That's exactly we should be going that route. We should not be treating crypto as a security. So this is a huge win long term for crypto, for sure. But all that means nothing currently today, because we got other things that we worrying about. Trump has got us on a fucking, like, I don't know what this, man. Somebody go get that guy out of the office. Anything Visca says, no, that's real. They're closing like 10 to 20% of their locations, but mattress firm growing. Mattress giant is a part of human trafficking. Oh my God, come on. Anything for clicks, man. But you didn't hear that from me. No, we heard it directly from you. Sincere says, yeah, Domino's filed Chapter 11. Dog, this is crazy. And so this is what I'm saying, guys. Just be careful out there, man. Like, I know we love crypto. You know, you think it's to the moon. Woo, woo, woo. No. No. If people can't buy a slice of Ninja Turtle pizza, ladies and gentlemen, if it can't go cowabunga, what make you think they're gonna go buy some damn crypto? Come on, y'all. Silver is down, but the price of a silver coin is still over $90. How is that possible? Because paper price, Mike, and physical are two different things. Value, remember, you know the saying, right? Price versus value. Two different things, ladies and gentlemen. Corporate is probably good, I hope. Yeah, I don't know how they have their corporate structure, Shout out to Domino's. They I think their headquarters here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, baby. Go blue. Go blue. Founded here in Ann Arbor. So yeah, guys, good news for crypto, long term, from a industry perspective. Excellent news, in my opinion. Excellent news. So we got CFTC taking over purview pretty much of crypto. Great news. So your boy CZ had to opine and comment on this. He said, "This is awesome to hear. A huge step for the crypto industry to have this clarity from the SEC. I'll be joining the blah, 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 blah." And okay, we don't care about all that. Let's check on our short on Scalpalytics Pro. Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, looking good, looking good. Took some profits right here. Took another 25% right here. Locking in those gains. Sincere said Papa John's didn't file, but closing 300 stores. Same thing. That's them trying to slow the process of not having to file. But yeah, that's diabolical. 300 stores. That's not good. How many people have you ever seen in a mattress firm? No one. No one. Actually, it's so funny. The mattress store near me, though, near the cigar lounge I smoke at, it's closed. They've been closed for a while. They closed maybe there. I don't know. I don't know when they closed. I just noticed that there was an empty box, like last week or so. But I think they've been closed for a while. Yeah, I've never seen anyone in a mattress store. I haven't been in a mattress store. How about that? So I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. So here's some more information on this out of CoinDesk. U.S. SEC issues first ever definitions for what crypto assets are securities. Huh? Shreddy? I don't know. That sounds weird how they worded that. U.S. securities. So they're just going through the same thing. Going through the same spiel here. Now, what's interesting, SEC declares most crypto assets not securities, including staking, airdrops, and Bitcoin mining. That's great news, ladies and gentlemen. That's great news for the industry. Long term, that's excellent news. That's what I wanted to point out that wasn't said there in the SEC, at least in the initial statements. But this was definitely included. Staking, airdrops, and Bitcoin mining, not securities. Great move. Great decision. Now, here's something I want to show you guys. Bitcoins, and this has to do with our reversal. This is kind of, remember I told you I got people I do business with. They're OTC. Move big money. And I told you the other day, what did I say? I said, be careful. You think this is a rally, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So Bitcoin's derivative-led rally is already unraveling, they said. And this is from yesterday. And this is before the move down. Prices are back below 75. Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something really quickly. Let me get back to here. So this article was put out yesterday, and it was saying we were unraveling then. Prices hadn't even really pulled back. This is the part. Look at this. Analysts say the move was driven largely by the closing of large bearish puts, which what happens with a bearish put? You close the position, guess what? You got to buy that asset back, so it pushes the market up. Plus a little market manipulation, I have to say, and related market maker hedging rather than a strong new buying interest. Enzo in the building. You got it. You got it, Enzo. Definitely did. I was skeptical. I said, buy at your own risk. I wasn't doing it. It looks bullish technically. I wasn't doing it though. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Whatever Bush W said. All right, so further, as those puts were closed, market makers who had taken the other side of the trade needed to rebalance their exposure. That process can involve buying Bitcoin, which likely created flows that pushed Bitcoin's spot price quickly above 75. But the rally faded just as quickly, suggesting that the move was driven more by removal of downside hedges than by fresh conviction by buyers, according to 10x Research. The early gains were accompanied by significant upside call buying, which is usually a sign that traders are positioning for further upside. On CFTC classifying some coins as commodities, am I going to need to be an accredited investor to get crypto commodities in the years to come? No. Nope. It will be going down the purview, or going down the track of the SEC would be more of a accredited investor type of scenario that would be placed on you. But no, not the commodity side. It's much more laxed. So this is a good move for crypto. All smoke and mirrors, and so all smoke and mirrors. You got it, bro. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Now, to the real deal. Let me show you guys something. This is the price of oil, crude oil, in Oman. Price of crude oil in Oman in US dollars. It hit an all-time high of $173 a barrel just last night, ladies and gentlemen. This is why Twitter is off. They're cold red. It's DEFCON 1, baby. It's DEFCON 1. Yeah, Oman crude oil futures are hit a high of $173 over the night. Okay? This is what Trump and the PPT team are hiding right now. Okay? This is what they're suppressing right now. Brent is at 108. West Texas is at 99. In Oman, they're currently trading at about 155 a barrel. But it spiked to 172, 73. Is this a foreshadowing of what we're going to see once they lose control over here in the United States on the CRIMAX, the CME? Is this a foreshadowing? I think so. I most certainly think so. So this is what why I think we got to be very cautious here in the markets, because I think we're going to start. So I had I had to just make sure and make it just to verify and make sure that that the spread over in Oman wasn't typically larger, and it isn't. It typically, the spread in between Oman and West Texas NYMEX, which will be the US, this one, the oil price right here, 99, it's usually like $1 or so. It's usually like $1 or so. The spread is normally not that much. $1 to $6 per barrel is normally the spread. So it is not like, like we have with Shanghai silver, and you have, the spread being 20-30% on GP, like just in general purpose. No, the spread is normally $1 to $6. So this is a blowout event to the upside, and I think it is a foreshadowing of what's coming to the U.S. West Texas Instrument and Brent crude as well. Brent has always been a tad bit higher than West Texas. We're at 109 now. Okay. But it's about to get ugly. If Trump doesn't capitulate, it's about to get ugly. Back here in the United States in the Crimex, this lady Stephanie says, yesterday LME had a quote-unquote halt glitch in the metals market, of course. In the past 6 months, we've had many halts, glitches, and flat-out manipulations. She says the entire system is ready to implode because of out-of-control leverage and shady deals. Jane Street, the notorious fraudsters banned in India, and many lawsuits highlighting their rigging tactics, has now become the largest holder of SLV. Oh my God. Enzo says, what is blowing my mind is that gas prices, natural gas, Halliburton is going dumb. This is the sign. Yeah, nat gas is going crazy. Yep. Nat gas is going crazy, bro. Same here. Bill is damn near a mortgage over here. Seriously. Thank God for Bloodalytics. Silver and gold need crime scene tape with the amount of crime taking place. She's right. She's absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, we're back up and running, baby. You see Caesar been kind of quiet. He must have... They're on to us. He must have dipped out of the chat room and called them up and told them, plug us back up. Crypto Blood and crew are hip to the scheme. Let me show you what I say. Anything for clicks. You're gonna get some laughs out of this. Shout out to everybody over on X, by the way, watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely appreciate you. So this is what Gray said. Anything for clicks. This is BS. I'm in Dubai and you are lying. Just having a normal day here. This is what your boy Crypto Gray BTC said. Anything for clicks. In response to, by the way, just to give you some context, he was giving response to this video. Dubai is fucked, and if you're still there, you need to read every word of this. Last night, 10 ballistic missiles, 45 drones, multiple explosions across the city. Residents woke up at 3 a.m. to sirens, windows crashing. This is a little dramatic. I'm not gonna lie. He's a little dramatic. He's a little dramatic. Not gonna lie. Crypto Caesar said he ain't the feds. He's sitting there eating lunch. That's what y'all saying. This is the previous man. Get out of here with that. Trying to spam us with some crypto. So that's what he was responding to. He says, "This is BS. I'm in Dubai and you are lying. Just having a normal day here." He says. Anything but clicks. I said, boy, if you don't stop that capping. I said, Gray, if you don't stop that damn capping, get your ass back to the motherland before Trump provokes Iran to hit those desalination plants. And there ain't no more fresh water for you. You're going to be drinking that chlorine water from the pool, homie. Yo, anything for clicks. Can you imagine Gray BTC going down to... I got to get back home to the motherland. Oh my God. Gray, if you're watching, bro, you better get back to the motherland, my friend. Man, take your ass back home to Africa and stop playing around. Because if Trump continues on with this nonsense, I'm telling you, they're going to do it. They're going to hit the desalination plants where all of the salt water is transformed over to fresh water for millions of people. The UAE depends on about 80% of their water is coming from the desalination plants. Oman is like 80%. Kuwait is 90%. Saudi is 70%. Keep playing around. And it's going to be a fuck around and find out from the Iranian side of things. How do you say that in Arabic? Fuck around and find out. Somebody, let's look that up real quick, ladies and gents. Just for shits and giggles, man. How do you, let's go to Google. How do you say around and find out in Arabic? Now I don't know, you know, excuse my ignorance. I don't know if there are different dialects, you know, the Shiites and the Sunnis. Like I don't know, right? I'm not too sure. But can we get a? We can't get a verbal. I guess I would need to go over to Google Translate, huh? I had to go over to Google Translate to find out how to say it, but that's it right there. Arabic language is such a beautiful language. Such a beautiful. It's like art, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful language, man. It's that's how you say it, baby. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, we gonna find around. We gonna f around and find out. And it's crazy, bro, that we've been pulled into this war because of a little nation of 9 million people. There you go, Dave. Beautiful. Yo, Dave, it's hilarious because look, when I put yours up, the caption goes from over here to over here. Yo, bro, this shit is crazy, man. Oh, Farsi, yeah, Farsi, maybe Farsi. I don't know, right? I know there's different dialects and stuff, but yo, this is hilarious. They switched the script on us when we went to the Arabic on them. Great BTC said he ain't leaving like the Wolf of Wall Street. Hey, that's cool, bro. Him and Da Vinci, Jeremy Da Vinci J15, they can be at the pool together. Very descriptive language. Yes, indeed. Yes, and unlike English. Yeah, very beautiful language, man. Beautiful people, man. Honestly, beautiful people, and they've made us to believe that they're Allah Akbar, bombing stuff, and that's just sad, man. That blood in the streets got you on one today, CBA, man. Hey, man, say, man. You catching me in rare form. Catching me in rare form. All right, that's it for today, ladies and gents. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and like the stream and join the team. Bloodalytics.com. Again, we got the new Agentic optimization service available for you. If you have a non-Bloodalytics trading strategy on TradingView that you want to know, hey, am I getting the most out of my system, out of my strategy? Remember, it's only strategies, not indicators. There's a difference. Strategies have your what do you call it here? At the bottom, a strategy is going to have a report, a strategy report, right? You can see, the breakdown and everything. That's what a strategy is, right? So it actually places trades on the chart. So you need a strategy to use this service. Sign up, select which one you want to go with. We got a starter, a pro. These are one-time fees, and I send you back a comprehensive rundown of all the great parameters that work. Give you all the details on all that, and if you're into quant trading, it is a jewel. It is a jewel to have. Anything for Click say he's crying like yo, clip that little part and send it over to Gray. Tell him I'm just playing with him, man. Just playing with him. I heard all the women all hungry and have no payouts. Beautiful people is right. Yep. They read right to left. Yep, not left to right. Yeah, man. For sure. So that's it, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you again for tuning in. Hit the like button, share the stream, and I guess we'll be back at 2 o'clock to do it again. Spider said he's been in crypto since 2014. Nice, bro. You OG like me. OG like me technically means screw around and find out the consequences. Gotcha. Oh man, I had a great stream today, guys. Hit that like button again, and I will see y'all at 2 o'clock. Peace.
Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and get clapped for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live. Okay.